to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna do like a story time tarot thing. So there's no like actual. You know that when you read a book, there's morals and stuff like that. It's a story. It resonates with you, but you don't know. There's certain characters that you resonate with and stuff like that. So that kind of thing. Like there's no actual question or anything. Just you know, a little story coming out through cards. Take the parts that resonate with you, leave the parts that doesn't. Um, already have some of the cards shuffled out already, but then there's some of them I'm gonna shuffle on the camera, and I'm gonna explain to you like while I'm doing it what each card or which each well not card which each deck is supposed to represent, and the reason why I'm using it, and yeah. So I'm gonna use the sound bowl. So if you have headphones in, turn it down because I'm gonna cleanse out the space and the energy. Okay. All right. So I'm using my before tarot to, like some books have like a prologue, whatever. Tell you like a little information before you start reading. Try to hook you in, reel you in, right? So let's see. So we have the King of Swords, right? But it's before he has the sword in his hand, so something could be hidden with the smoke, right? With all that smoke, all the clouds, something could be hidden, and you real close to finding it out, and cutting through the facade, or he's real close to cutting out through the facade. So I'm about to get found out. And then we have the Two of Swords, right? Like I said before, like something you can't see something correctly, right? You're at like some type of crossroads. Your vision is being distorted, or like, um, or your vision is being covered. Like you're not seeing something correctly. I won't say distorted, but seeing that you're putting on the blindfolds, you might be believing somebody that is literally just clouding your judgment and gonna end up putting you in this difficult decision that you have to make, like at this crossroads, having mixed emotions. Because on the King of Swords throne, he also have butterflies, so something's gonna transform. And then we have the Nine of Wands. See, with the wolf, what I said, something's gonna get found out. And he's gonna put you at like a crossroads, a difficult decision. Where you have to defend yourself and you have to stand up and fight. Or this person. I'm gonna say this person until we figure out who the characters are. Or I'm gonna keep saying you until I figure out who the characters are. Right? And then we have the Three of Cups, not Three of Swords. Well, it could be a Three of Cups that's gonna lead to a Three of Swords. Like I said before, that Two of Swords. Every time I look at this card, she looked like suspicious to me. You know the song "Don't Be Suspicious"? She will fail every time. Like she's just suspicious, right? So she could be like the wolf that was hiding, that you need to protect yourself from, that you end up going to have to protect yourself from. Or the person clouding your judgment, or trying to destroy, like distort the vision, trying to make it seem like something that you can see something clearly, and they can like try to be manipulating it. Right? And it's gonna come. What else? You're gonna find out. That sword is gonna come to light with the sun. Right? Let's see over here. So that's what's gonna happen, or what's gonna happen somewhere throughout the story. And you know, like how sometimes they show you, like when you're watching a show, they have like the little captions, like might have strong language, feelings, and da 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 da. Right? So let's see what we got here. So we have fear. Right, with that wolf, you might have to face your fears, bro. You might. Yo, with that wolf, you might have to face your fears. Now you have illumination with the sun here. Yeah, something's gonna get found out. You have to face your fears. Or a light is being shined on your fears, and you might realize that something, you was blowing things out of proportion. Right? And we have pain. Right, when I said that 3 of Cups, I said 3 of Swords. See, told you pain was in there. It's gonna be a 3 of Cups that lead to a 3 of Swords. Could be a sheep's and wolf clothing that you didn't see coming. And then we have a ghost. But, okay, and then we have sadness. Okay, I was gonna say somebody could have ghosted you, and then it made you sad. But with this fear and sadness here, you could be like afraid to be alone, or just afraid, like don't want to be by yourself and stuff like that. And or somebody ghosted somebody, and it's gonna lead to pain. So now I'm using my CRISPR deck for the who, what, when, why, where, how. Did I say all of it? The 5 W's and the how H. You know. You know. But this ghosting either caused this pain, but like I said before, like something's gonna get found out. They probably did this intentionally. And then that might cause even more sadness. But like I'm getting like a sheep's and wolf clothing kind of thing. Alright, so we have pathway. Hey, what are you talking about the butterflies? Something transforming. And this probably was put on somebody's pathway to help them transform. Alright, marriage. Like a relationship or a commitment. Imprisonment. With the Three of Cups being here, it could have been like a friendship or like a relationship that you thought was gonna be all like happy, rainbows and sunshine, but it was really an imprisonment. Or somebody could be in prison. Let's see. We have concern. Because with that ghost in here, imprisonment, you know where they are. Like, so it won't be ghosting. They didn't ghost you. They just went to jail. Like, they couldn't avoid that. Um, that's why I'm saying like it could have just been like a relationship that you thought was gonna be all rainbows and sunshine, but it was actually like an imprisonment, like a wolves in sheep clothing situation, an entrapment. Right? Despair. And at the bottom of the deck, we have gift. I'm gonna go to. You have false person. Like I said with the sheep and wolf clothing. Okay. It's a good thing I went another one. I'm gonna go another one. Instead of two more. Right? Then we have home. Either this is on your path to, or on this person's path to help them transform and become more stable and grounded in themselves and be able to just like decipher between like those people that's genuine for you and then those wolves in sheep clothing. Like I said, that lady looks suspicious. Okay? Don't be suspicious. She would have failed. She would have failed. She looks suspicious. Like she looked like she up to something. And then with this concern here, when I already said that with a bunch of clouds, right? Just clouding your judgment. Try to make it seem like some. There's some moth that's gonna come to the light. That's all I know. some moth is gonna come to the light. And what's that gift? It could be like somebody trying to keep you stuck, um, or keep this person stuck, pretending to be their friend, and that they care and love them and want to like celebrate them, when they really was trying to tell them how far they can go on their path, or guide them, make it seem like they wanted to guide them on their path, and they really were just slowing them down and just wanted to mess up their stability within themselves. With home and prison, it's giving like Stockholm. They wanted to control this person, but with despair also being him, they don't have any hope. There's no, they felt hopeless, or just wanted they wanted this person to feel hopeless and be concerned, and like Cinderella kind of thing. Just stay in the house and take care of me, because their mouse remind me of Jack Jack. And it was just to affect, I don't want to say your self-esteem, but like how you trust yourself, how you care for yourself, how you love for yourself. Um, like if you had insecurities, they tuned into it and try to like heighten it or like blame everything on it kind of thing with that concern. And then even if you didn't have insecurities, they would try to like install some into you so you can feel like hopeless. And if there's now like not hiring, like, and then you know you can be out in the cold and you concerned. see. So we have heart with the key, welcoming, love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. You thought it was gonna be perfect. Somebody thought it was gonna be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna say somebody instead of you. I'm gonna try if I remember. Then we have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Right? This false person might not know boundaries or understand boundaries. Right? With that wolf trying to invade your boundaries. When you're and you have to protect yourself or defend yourself, or this person will defend themselves and just like, not today, Satan. Like, yo, then we have ascending. What I said with the butterflies. With transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, proposing for a union, preparing for a union. Ooh, this false person could be saying that they got the key to your heart, but little do they know that they no longer have the key to the heart. And it's about to be a rude awakening or a rude wake up call when they find that shit out. You know, we have mask. Someone's not showing. Oh, ha ha ha. Mask. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending. Nope. And gaslighting. Right? That false person. I'm just going to put that right on top of them. Especially the person who's wearing a mask and the false person. Alright? See? But, like I said before, this person could have been on your pathway to try to, like, teach you the lesson between genuine people and fake people. Those people that actually truly have feelings for you and love you and want to support you, and then those people that say, like, pretend that they do. Right, with this transcending and the butterflies. I told you. And then illumination came out. The sun, told you. And the sun is all about, like, being happy and, like, pure and innocent and stuff like that. And sometimes you gotta go through some transitions and some transformations in order to be happy. We gotta release some people. We have girl with a snake, empath and narcissist, like pandemic grouping, and then we have being charmed or use enable boundaries. Told you. What did I say? With that wolf, they come in, they trying to violate your boundaries. Or try to lead you along this path, or try to show you, try to make it seem like they know what's best for you when they really don't. Okay, so I made a new deck. It's my story deck. Okay. It's kind of thick, so I had to break it up into two. So gotta stick with me. But yeah, narcissists, they tend to put on this mask and gaslight and be like the fake person that they are, and then try to trap you, use your gifts. They go after people that have also like has a gift, but like have something that they feel like is very valuable, that and then try to use you while also bringing you down and try to make you feel like I said before, make you feel hopeless, and you start to hate that the gift that you have, even if it's like you just simply being like empathic. Because a narcissist is empathic too. Like I said before, they probably picked up on your insecurities and just tied into it and just like heightened it, right? Or even if you didn't have any insecurities, they try to install some insecurities onto you then to the point, like, when you release this person and you, like, let this person go, like, you hate that gift. Like, you start hating it and be like, oh, if this wasn't here, then I never would have attracted this person. Like, no, you still would have attracted them. And then with the narcissist, like I said before, it might be a rude awakening, but it might be also an awakening for you once you realize that, once you said, like, I'm done, you set these boundaries, you doing what's best for you, how fast this person switch up. Now all of a sudden, they the victim, you were wrong, and you was doing this, and the third, right? So we have a dark sorceress, a dark witch, dark and distorted. See? Put this over here. Let's see what ends. Right? And then how some people like describe narcissists as like a dark empath. Right? With that dark, they just distorted. They don't, they lack compassion for anybody other than themselves. Right? And then, and this deck, this is like the Two of Cups. So we have, well, Two of Cups and Judgment. So we have partnership, union, rebirth, awakening, getting knighted, growing society, and a new partnership. Right, with this house, they probably, connected to you, got married to you, want to talk to you, because they probably would have got a house. Probably had some type of money. Like, a narcissist won't go after people beneath them. That's kind of like it's kind of, it's an insult, okay? That it's a compliment that, like, they feel like you above them, but it's also insulting. It's like you feel like I was above you, but you felt like it was okay to do all this, to trying to bring me down. Like, that's weird. It's weird, okay? But they try to bring you down so they feel equal to you, right? It's some insecurities here. Like, they know that you are above them, but they still feel like they was able to charm you and use you. That's what, like, it's like a double-edged sword, bro. It's it's insulting, but, like, it's like, if I'm above you, why would you ever try and bring me down to your level? Then it's like, because they feel like you was always on their level, and it's like, no. Right, with that concern. They wanted to fill you up with a whole bunch of concerns and insecurities, so you feel hopeless, so that you won't leave them. Right, with the enable, they wanted you to let them be able to do this, to have control. So we have drunk, intoxicated, drinker, worried, smashed, blasted, hammered, every other, synonym, there we go, for just being drunk. And then we have burying away their feelings. We already have that here. Somebody's not showing their true feelings. So they're probably trying to drink it away, right? Drink away this despair, but they can't. And then we also have 4 with hard work pay off, happy choices, happy with your choices, moving forward, progress and momentum. So you were saying 4s is normally about, like, stability, things being on pause, being on hold. This will continue to be on pause until we'll say either this empath is drinking it and try to hide away their feelings. Somebody drunk, okay? Somebody a drunk. And it's because They thought it was a happy choice, and turned to find out it's not a happy choice, and they're miserable and don't want to be there, and they can't move forward because this narcissist is just gonna love bomb them at the end of the day. And oh, with that ghosting, right? With the ghost being here, they might leave you alone. But then as soon as you start doing, or they see that you're doing better without them, or you're doing good without them, they trying to come back as if they never left. And that could be what the drinking is, right? You're trying to drink away the pain, but then it was like, that was like, it's going to be something that you find out. It's going to be something you find out. Or this person find out, and it's going to be like, damn. We have N. I'll find out what that means in a minute. Let's see anything else from this one. And then we'll go to the other one. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords. So now, at least we have one of the characters. So, it could be somebody in this connection or this marriage. So we have a Queen of Swords. Somebody that is very organized, loyal, rational, logical, intelligent, stable, and fair and protective. A very capable being. Right. So, this is the other part to this one. Let's see more. Alright. In this deck, this is my Five of Cups. So, it's just deep despair, depression, guilt, buried away feelings, traumatic memories, worried, emotional loss, you're feeling consumed by your emotions, but positivity is right around the corner. You see what I said with the sun? What did I say? But yeah, this person trying to keep it like, this narcissist is trying to make you seem like they're the only person that, you know, you can be with, the only person in the world that really wants you. And in all reality, it's not that. There's people out there that want you. That will want this person. And then we have, right, Queen of Cups reverse. See? So we have a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups reverse. And we already have the King of Swords. So it could be like this feminine, this Queen of Swords is going to end up going into like this masculine energy to set these boundaries, to protect themselves and like ascend to something else. Let's be like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk to you. Right? With this ghosting, this person either ghosted you or you ghosted them, but the reason why is because it was, you know, causing you a lot of emotional stress. But the Queen of Cups reverse, I also have Snow Queen, right? She's mean, cruel, stubborn, jealous, rude, lack motivation, numbs feelings, bitter, and lack expressions, not forgiving. Oh, also the Magician, right? So it's a trickster as well. Right? We already have false person. They trying to make it seem like they were so nice, kind, caring, and loving, when in all reality they're not. They're not. The complete opposite. Right, now we have X and X. But no, that's an A. But no, this is an N and an X. But next, might mean to cut this person out and be on your next person. Right? Narrow-minded. This false person is narrow-minded, but they probably would have tried to told you they was open-minded and understanding and all sorts of stuff. And in all reality, they're not. they numb to their feelings, so they wanted you to be numb to your feelings. I mean, they feel hopeless, so they wanted you to feel hopeless. Mystery love company type thing. But they wanted you to allow them to do this. That's why they wanted to wear this mask, because they know if there was their actual true self, no one would ever let them in their life. Right? Now we have the King of Cups. Genuine, understanding, diplomatic, listen, strong, and clear of drama. Remember when I said before, like, that Queen of Swords might end up going into like some masculine energy? You, at the beginning, you probably was like this King of Cups that's very, because the Queen of Swords, like certain, certain females, when we have like stable, she's protective, she's fair, she's rational, stuff like that, and she could think for herself. She don't really like need anybody, and certain people will kind of see that as, very manly kind of thing. So that's what I'm saying. It could be this Queen of Pentacles being like this masculine energy where she doesn't care for a lot of things, because even in here, like, the sword is not in her hand, and the sword's not in your hand over there either. That's what I'm saying. The main character, or the main person in the story, is this Queen of Swords. And like I was saying before, if this person has ever been like them true selves, right, rather than putting on this facade, you would have never let this person into your life with this listening and being diplomatic. Like I said before, they try to use your gifts and the things that should be good qualities of yourself and you should be proud of having, and try to twist it to you to hate it and feel like it's a problem when it's not a problem. It's just certain people will try to take it and make it a problem, and take your kindness and use it as a weakness. Use the fact that you listen to them to trap you into something that you don't really need to be trapped in, and or do like this woe is me kind of thing to trying to for you to take care of them, for you to now you feel needed and stuff like that, and it's like codependent. It's just codependent. And then we can go to this. Put this over here. So this is to see what the day-to-day looks like, right? So we have apology, guilt. We already had that. Guilt, confession, and forgiveness. And then we have third will, enemy, distrust, and flirtation. What did I say with this person? And then we have the Three of Cups. They could have been secretly married and or made you the third wheel. Or made this person the third wheel, not you. Because like I said, it's a story time. It not necessarily have to be your story. It's just story acted. Or it could happen. This could be happening to a lot of people. Why Spirit just put this out there. Help. Be aware of this. But with the Three of Cups and the third wheel, I don't know who the third person could be. Or it could simply just be them, right? Their love of self interfered with this relationship. The narcissistic energy or narcissistic tendency interrupted this connection. But if they're a narcissist, there's nothing you can really do about that. That's on them. But with this narrow-minded, closed off, and uneducated, there's nothing you can do about that. That's on them. Like, it's on them. But what I would say, like, narcissistic people are out there, and there's people with narcissistic tendencies. They are out there. You might want to educate yourself on it. So you know what to put up with and what not to put up, and set up those boundaries, so you don't just allow certain people into your life, because narcissists have a lot of they manipulate, they will gaslight, they will love bomb, they'll do mad shit. They will stalk you, project their problems on mad shit, bro. Just mad mad shit. Okay, just run. Okay, just every time, run. And then we have luck with jackpot, fortune, reward. See what I said? You're probably doing better without this person. With this not today, and then this girl with a snake, probably doing better without this person. And they see that your luck is changing, you're ascending, you're doing better, and they just like, oh my gosh, how can you be better without me? I am me. You know, they feel like they their shit don't stink, okay? And there's God's gift to earth. But little do they know. That's no. Okay. No, okay? They just gifts don't make you feel like emotional lost, okay? No. Gifts make you feel happy. Not despair. Like, how are you a gift? Like, you know? So they try to come back, love bomb you, like, oh my God. Oh, gift giving. I forgot that. Try to buy you love. Forgot that. Throw money at the problem. They try to do that too. Because your luck is changing. They're trying to come back, try to make it seem like nothing ever happened. They loved you the whole time. Okay? Like, oh my God, I love you. I'm so sorry. Let's just try to make this work. Okay? Just make it work. They never take accountability. Never. Okay? And even if they do, it's half-ass. Won't change because they don't see that they're the problem. They're not the problem. Like I just said, they feel like there's God's gifts to earth. Okay? Like, they can't be the problem. You feel me? But yeah, if you do better without this person, they somehow, some way it bothers them and they get angered. Set boundaries. Don't deal with that shit. Like I said before, you probably don't think this person's a narcissist, but as soon as you set those boundaries and do what's best for you and things start changing and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm good. You be over there. You see how fast that shit comes out. Right? And then they start, like I said before, they start gaslighting, manipulating. Now they're the victim. You was doing this, and the third. Even though they were the one that did all this shit. Right? Before them, you probably didn't have no insecurities. They did a whole bunch of shit to now you have to like second guess yourself, question and stuff like that. But yet, you were the problem. But they trying to come back to you. Explain that. Not rational. Let me tell you. Distorted. See? Is that it doesn't make sense. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 that way. Like, right? And then we have fright. Just depression, phobia, paranoid. Like, a gift is not supposed to make you depressed. I never got a gift and was depressed after. Just never. Then we have loneliness, dullness, disappointment, isolation. I guess it was the imprisonment. They try to in that home, Stockholm syndrome, or they're trying to just keep you in the house, control like your movements on where you go out, if you go out, right? Trying to make you feel like you was the luckiest person in the world, trying to get them because you got them. Little do you know. Like, woo. I think I did like two of them, and I was like, I'm fine. I think it was more than two, honestly. Like people that probably like, I'm diagnosing them. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Some of them might just have like tendencies, and just like, leave me alone. And then like, there's some of them that might actually like have the full blown like, I don't know if it's like a disorder or like whatever it is, but it might actually full blown have. Yeah, 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 yeah. Run. Let me just tell you, run. Just learn the lessons. Realize these people are out there. Learn their tricks. Learn their tendencies. What they just and then just leave. Okay, just do the research and then leave. You might realize once you start looking into it and know what you're looking for, you might realize you probably have a lot of narcissistic people, a lot of narcissists around you, or people that have a lot of narcissistic tendencies around you. Right? The tendencies, it's dicey with the tendencies because you can have the tendencies, but you don't actually have to be like a narcissist. And then some narcissists don't have the tendencies, so that's like it's kind of dicey. Some narcissists can hide it really well. Some of them can't. Like no, for some reason, bothers them. Criticism bothers them, but they can criticize everybody else. But as soon as you do it to them, it's whoa, 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 whoa. Like no, 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 because everybody got flaws, good sir, and you. It's a walking red flag. Like, but they try to make you feel like you're the walking red flag when you probably just like might be green with some polka dots, okay? Like, where they just full blown red, like, you know. But they try to make you feel isolated, feel alone, like nobody else is gonna love you, nobody else will want you, want to be your friend, so they can continue doing this. Feel hopeless, despair, right? Gain. Then we have cultivating profit and collusion. They do it for their own selfish gain. And then we have sweetheart, pure, unconditional love, beloved. Their love is not unconditional. It's very conditional. Very conditional. Okay? Very conditional. But I mean, there's conditions, there's rules, there's things you can do. Like I said, they're trying to control you. But there's imprisonment. You know what prisoners can do? They have a schedule. Like, exactly! They have a schedule. Like I said, if you can't, I was like, they tell you if you can leave the house. I was like, if you can leave the house and when you can. Like, they try to isolate you to be like, no, no, no. A gift never does that. Okay? And then we have care, parenthood, pension, patron, and support. Right? They probably gonna tell you or try to say that I do it because I care. I love you. See the love bomb. Because I love you. I want the best for you. I don't want you hurt. Little do they the one hurting you. They're the one hurting you. But you gotta like they, even though they're hurting you, right? You know, somebody out there could hurt you worse. Like it's just that's their thinking. Distorted. They should be able to hurt you, but nobody else should be able to hurt you. And it's just like what? Hmm. And then with this parenthood, might have they might have like a parent that was narcissist or have some narcissistic tendencies that they picked it up from. Um, or you probably had a parent and then you didn't realize that a parent was narcissistic, and then this is why you go for narcissistic people. With that, also with the empathy, they just also just drawn to empathic people. Try to use that, listening and diplomatic and being understanding to their advantage. But then with this parenthood, okay, some empaths end up having like a narcissistic parent or like situation. And if my parent was narcissistic, don't you think I already know all the traits and the qualities because I had to live with this person for a couple of years? So you doing it, I'm already I already will know because my parent did it, kind of thing. And since you grew up with it, not only you probably picked up, like I said before, probably picked up a couple of things from this narcissistic parent. So it's just like you might have empathy, and that's what's really safe for people. But you can turn it off, and as soon as you turn it off and defend yourself and say what you need to say or do what you need to do, like a narcissist can't beat another narcissist, which is why they go after empaths or certain people, because they can't handle certain people. So it's just yeah. So if you have like a parent that was narcissistic, you probably have some narcissistic tendencies within you that you probably don't know that it's there. You don't use it, but yeah, because the empathy, and because another parent did it to you, the effects that it will have on somebody. So you don't want that. You don't want to do it to somebody else. Whereas this person don't really care about know the effects because it probably affected them and just don't really care about it. Or it's because they've seen it in their household. They just think this is how relationships work. This is how marriage works. This is just how it's supposed to be. When it's now if I did this to you, and it's like I said before, it's gonna be they don't do that, and it's just why? And it's because I don't like it. It was oh, so you don't like it? What do you think I don't? What do you think I like it? And it's no, I don't think you like it. So it's just then why are you doing it? And then they just look at you dumbfounded because they don't have an answer. Then even if you tell them multiple times that you to stop, that you don't like it, it's making you feel uncomfortable, they probably will apologize and just do it again. It's never an actual genuine apology. Okay, so now we have the Nine of Wands reverse. So not putting it, see, again, Nine of Wands, but it's not putting any actions, not defending yourself, not doing anything, just hiding out. Right? Either we have here with fear and loneliness and fright. And then we have the Five of Cups. See, Five of Cups. Feeling like all is lost. Right, but the sun is peeking out, all is not lost. And then we have the Emperor reverse. The person is controlling, domineering, trying to invade people's boundaries, and not an authoritative figure at all whatsoever. I forgot about this bitter here. Yeah. Just a bitter person that misery loves company. Right? Page of Cups. See, with that apology. They don't ever, either they won't apologize, or when they apologize, they try to make you feel guilty about it. For them apologizing. For causing them to apologize, or even making them apologize. And it's just like, excuse me? Why should I apologize for you hurting me? Like, that type thing. It's irrational. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Reverse. There's no romance, no love, no nothing. That's why it's despair. It's like an unrequited love situation. It's just for personal gain. Materialistic gain. But with that growing socially, it could just be like for status. If there's luck and fortune, like a come up. They try, like, let's say like you up here, right? Before you met this person, you was an 8, right? And let's say they presented themselves as like a 7 or even a 9, where in all reality they like 5, maybe even a 6, right? And I just said that you was like an 8. That's a big drop from like a 5 or a 6, you know? And they trying to bring you down to even, like, let's say they're a 5 or a 6, but they feel like I said before, they feel like they are a 9. So they trying to bring you down to, or trying to, like, in their head, they're trying to bring you up to a 9, but in all reality, they're literally bringing you down to this 5/6, where you weren't meant to be there because you were an 8 the whole time. It's backwards. At the bottom of that we had the Knight of Wands. Reverse. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Their apology, they're masking their feelings. It's never gonna be genuine. And we already have gaslight in here. They're trying to control your mind, how you think, or they want to control your mind, the way you think about things, how you see things. They're trying to, or want to, cause a lot of concern, make you second guess yourself, question yourself. They literally could step on your foot and be like, you just stepped on my foot. Be like, did I step on your foot or did you step on your foot? And then you'll be like, what? Like, like I saw your foot on my foot, so I know you stepped on my foot. Like, did I or did you put your foot under my foot? And it's like, why would I do that? Like, you just narcissists. Like, they just do shit like that. Like, weird ass people, man. That's why I keep telling y'all to run every time. But there's not today. Like, yeah, you might have to build some distance and stuff like that. But you also gotta remember, a snake shed its skin. Okay? A snake shed its skin. Like, it doesn't change. It just shed its skin. It's still a snake. Oh wow, that's a lot. But I'm gonna take them. So we have the Chariot from the Romance deck. Alright, trying to move forward. We already have that with the 4. Trying to move on, move forward. Do this difficult time. Trying to find some way to get a victory. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is like a generational wealth, a commitment that leads to generational wealth. Partnership that leads, that stays for like a long period of time. And then we have Temperance, things balancing out, harmony, peace. or just testing out the waters. They let's see what else. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So something is changing. So it's like, okay. So be patient because something is changing. Something is gonna change. And then my phone just like did the whole ding ding. So I don't know if you heard this. So it's a confirmation. Like something's gonna change. Um, there's gonna be a shift. So just be patient. Like I said before, like you're gonna find something else. Something's gonna be illuminated, come to the light, and will cause this person to leave and move on and move forward and get out of the situation. Then we have the Page of Cups. Right, what I talk about? They might apologize, but there's not an actual genuine apology. What did I say, bro? Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Didn't I Floridian slip that when I was trying to say the Knight of Wands? Yeah. They stubborn. Didn't we have that? Yeah. They stubborn. They probably know that they owe you an apology, but rather than coming in to apologize, they rather you just simply forget what they did and that they even owe, like, just forget the situation because they did, so you should. It's like if they move on, you should move on from it. And it's like, no. And it's, but forgiveness here, you can forgive them, right? But they still don't have to have access to you. You just don't need to allow this person into your life. Because why would you allow somebody in your life that purposely goes out of their way to do things that will make you feel uncomfortable, that you don't like, and then won't apologize for it? And even if they do apologize for it, make you feel guilty because they have to apologize. Like, it makes no sense. Right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Right? Just Knight of Cups. Try to make it seem like it's very romantic and a love offer when it's not. When it's not. So let's see why the Nine of Wands is here. Technically, the Nine of Wands is here twice. And the Five of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Oh, you know what I saw one time? There was like narcissists. They want the king treatment, but they have like accountability of a toddler. Page. Because pages are children. See? Yeah. Think about that. Man-child. But we have a Tower. So like I said, something's going to change. Something's going to shift. So just be patient. Something gonna come. Three of Swords. Told you. Called it. You might find something out that like changed, that caused like a shift. It might be this third wheel. That you start seeing things different and that cause pain. That like I said, once you realize there's there's narcissistic people out there and their tendencies and their qualities and their things that they do, you start to realize that you might be surrounded by a lot of narcissistic people, even the tendencies that you have with inside yourself. But like I also said, if you been with a narcissistic person, have a narcissistic family member, grew up in a household and stuff like that, you know the effects and what it would do to somebody. So why would you then go do that to somebody else? Because like hurt people, no. Heal. Okay? Stop that. You know, break the curse. It's just because there's also broken people break people. Are you broken? Would you want people to call you broken? No. So don't try breaking somebody else, which is what a narcissist will try to do. They feel broken, which is why they try to break you. Now you gotta build yourself back to place where you once was, and then if you surpass that, then all of a sudden here comes this person back again because they didn't expect you to do that. And it's like, well, get on my face. Like, leave me alone. Right? With this next, go on to the next person. Leave this person alone. It's people behind them. Okay? They holding up the line. Right? At the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Right? Just trying to throw money at the situation. But the love bombing, it could just simply saying that I love you, or just shopping sprees, buying gifts. Though Hiram, if you watch Riverdale, Hiram Lodge, big narcissist, my guy. Okay, big narcissist. That type energy. And then let's see, Escanor when the glasses come off. Escanor could also be like a narcissist from time to time. He could be the one that had the narcissistic tendencies, okay? That can like bring them out when they need to. Because when he take those glasses off, he's a completely different person. Like, the Hulk as well. But Bruce Banner could be the empath, you know? That kind of thing. So, there's different kind of people. There's different, you gotta find them. They're out there. Okay. Okay, we almost close. So why are the Five of Cups here? Ooh, who would be another bit of show narcissist? Well, right now I'm watching Welcome to Eden. It's a girl in there named Africa. She is. It's William Fancy's son. I don't know why, but him too. Like, it's just like, it's just certain people I feel like because they have money with the King of Pentacles being here, I feel like they have money, status, and wealth that people should be falling at their feet, even though they don't really bring nothing to the table but money, and they feel like money equals power kind of thing. And no, it's just no. Like that's all they got, if that. Then we have the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups on top of the Five of Cups. Like, yeah, it just causing a whole bunch of chaos and madness. But that third wheel, see what? Fighting. They both fighting the man. Like, it's just... Some might get found out. And then we have the Seven of Wands. We have to stand up and defend yourself. Because this person's going to try to make it, like, play you like a fool and play you like a fiddle. And you're not a fiddle, right? You got eight of Cups. Going to have to walk away. Or they ghosted you in hopes that you will fight for them. Put you in this third role so you, party or kind of thing. So you can fight for your position to make it seem like you deserve to be there, or like even more like there was a prize or something like that. But in all reality, like I said, in all reality, they're not. And then it's like, why would you fight for something that's causing you nothing but stress and chaos? Why the Emperor here? Also, with the imprisonment at home, it could be like some sort of Stockholm syndrome, right? Try to keep you stuck or keep you in a house. Oh, what was that? Shit. It was like, it's on Netflix. They made a second part to it. was it 365 days? Something like that? Some, I think. I think. Okay? And try to like keep you with them at all times, right? Or keep you captive, and like they're the only person that you see with this isolation, to at some point in time, like you start developing like romantic, which Belle did for the Beast, right? Romantic feelings. You forgot that you're being captive and being kidnapped. Like you start. Oh wow, yeah. Welcome to Eden. Yeah, yeah. Like then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Put a lot of work and time and effort into I was like into controlling you, or like into doing this, rather than working on themselves. They rather like work on fixing you and changing you than them fixing and changing themselves. Right? Because they pride and ego. There's a lot of work to put that pride to the side for them. And like I said, they want the treatment of a king, but then have an accountability of a toddler. So I don't know why they pride be that big, but you know, their imaginations, you know, children. And we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, they need to give it a break, give it a rest, put their pride to the side, just put it down, take a little time out. Like they will see, like, oh, I'm the problem. Yo, the song that just came on was "My Last Nigga Was a Bitch Nigga." See what I said? Yo, like. I would say after a narcissist, when I dated, I had to go to therapy. I'll be honest with you. I went to therapy. So you can talk to a therapist and find out if you're the damn problem. A therapist will tell you if you're the problem. They will tell you if you're the problem, okay? But they will also tell you if that person's the problem. They might tell you, they won't tell you that he's narcissistic, okay? But they will let you know, like, yeah, you aren't the problem, okay? So talk to a professional. If you in school, there's a counselor. Talk to a counselor. College, there's counselors there too. Let's see, why is the Page of Cups here? Technically, why the Page of Cups here twice? Like, why is it twice? Well, I'm looking at the loneliness card, and I can see like the medical stuff. What popped in my head was Gypsy. You ever saw The Act, right? So it could have been a parent. They try to make you like think that you were sick and stuff like that, where you weren't. So you stay around them. They gain something. They gain something from you being there, right? And then we have the 10 of Wands. Even though like being with them caused a lot of pressure, stress, and anxiety, for them, they gain something. But it could be like social status, um, attention, just something. Then we have the Page of Wands. Could be attention, right? They gain attention of either others, or opportunities that they probably wouldn't have been able to. Like 5 of Wands. It's like They gain something off the benefit of your pain and your like suffering. It could be different for like a lot of people, a lot of things. Could be attention, could be opportunity, could be money, um, resources. Then we have the Empress. Yeah, compassion, love, care, support that they probably never had before or used to. And Three of Cups. It was like a love or nurturing and care that they never like received before, and rather than cherishing it and caring for it and taking care of it, they fuck it up. Right? King of Wands. And then I'm using my Heal Yourself deck. Right? See how we could fix this all up. How this character fixes this all up. Right? We have Unleash Your Creativity. So getting creative to get this stuff out of this situation. And then we have Courage. Building up that confidence, courage, and strength to get out of this with that Eight of Pentacles, right? And then letting it go. That Tower, just letting it fall. Once it falls, just let it fall. Get out of there. And then we have Holding Your Soul. And then we have Faith. So this narcissist pretty much came in this person's life because, well, this empath life because this empath felt like they was lacking something. And was looking for it outside of themselves. And because of that, it welcomed them to all sorts of problems. Which this narcissist had, gladly, with no problems, brought to their table. Or brought to their home. Or now there's, like, if you let this person go, now you have this hole in your soul, this hole in your heart, that you now have to heal. You have to heal that and already heal these traumatic, like, your past pains that cause this person to come into your life. Or cause you to welcome this person into your life. Now I'm doing self-care. Right, we have health check. What I said about going to a therapist. Checking on yourself. Like, how you feeling? How you doing? If you feeling pain, you started feeling pain out of nowhere. Right, because stress, it stores up in your body and, like, if you, like, can track it, and, like, since when this started happening, you probably realize when this person came into your life. And then we have plan a vacation. See? Let go. Probably planning a vacation away from this person. And then we have aromatherapy. And then we have connect with ancestors. And then we have make a meal. Then we have spend time with animals. Animals are also, well, certain animals are also empathic. Like cats, they don't always, very mean. Sometimes they're nice. Like, sometimes they're nice. Like when you're really going through something, they're nice to you. Okay. Um. Same thing with dogs. Not so sure about birds. Um. It depends with fish. Depends. Um. Well, some birds. Some birds. Some of them. But yeah, some animals are very empathic as well. Horses are empathic. Um. Very empathic. Very empathic. Okay. So if a horse don't like them, it's for a reason. But it was one movie I was watching, and the dude was okay, and the horse was cool with him. So it could be fair, okay, from time to time. Like it could. um, the horse might not like them, or the horse could be like terrified of them. So it's touch and go with the horses. But yeah, spend time with animals, like petting an animal help release stress. Now we have energy flows where my intention goes. So if you're just sitting here focusing on your like concerns and worries, that's where you're putting most of your energy into, which will allow this person to continue going around with their fuckery because you're not focusing on what's causing the concerns, you're just focusing on the concerns. Then we have, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And then we have, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. See what I said? You start focusing on the concerns and start focusing on what's causing the concerns. You figure out who the problem is. What the problem is. So this is pretty much like the end of the story. And now this is part where it's for you or to you, right? If you resonated with all of it, okay? It was a good story for you because this is just happening for you, or certain parts, bits and pieces is happening for you or to you. Now I'm gonna use like the angel guide to pretty much say like how to help you, like protect yourself, get yourself out of this. Or if you was in this, like how to make sure you don't go back to it, fall back to it. Right, because with this chariot here, it's like victory. You getting out of it. Like victory is on its way, and it's a long-lasting victory. Once you get away from this person, like just be patient, because this change is coming. And they might try to come back and apologize, but you know, like this person is like unreliable and very stubborn and slow to emotions. And don't actually mean the apology. Okay. So we have, okay, alright. Crown chakra and base chakra. So from here to your root chakra, pretty much. So your crown chakra said, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. And then the base chakra says, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, your finances. Can you see it? My bad. As your words determine your outcome. Right? So they see with the house, they're trying to cause you a whole bunch of concerns in your head, so you can't really think about your next move or stuff like that. Or And like I said, if you can't feel stable and grounded with inside yourself, you can't, move on, move forward. You can't, I won't say like move above them, but yeah, you feel like they, like I said, like the best thing walking when they're not. When they're not. What popped in my head was dead man walking, but that's cause like they didn't feel like they're the best thing walking when they're not. Like they're not. They just this distorted person that you know see things in a way that is not realistic. Then we have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energy that you may have absorbed. With that aromatherapy, yeah. You might need to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, light some essential oils, rub yourself down in some essential oils. Journal with this health check, or actually go to a doctor, talk to a therapist. That too. Make sure everything's okay in there. Um, but get it out somehow, some way. And then we have Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has been. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. See, and the butterflies. What did I say? See, that's why you could be like, if you're wondering like why this have to happen, why did you meet this person? It was part of your path, or part of your lesson, part of your journey. So you can learn about love. So now that you know, like I said, that's why it's like important for you to know that these certain people are out there, so you protect yourself. Now, let's say you have a kid, and you know your kid brings somebody like this home. You already know, like, yeah, nah, you ain't doing this to my kid. Like, get out of here, bro. Hey, you're protecting yourself, protecting your kids, protecting like your family members and everything like that. People that you care about. So, we put an end to this sadness. And then we have release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. We have let go twice. Let it go. Let this person. Because they're not serving you no way, shape, or form. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have books. See what I said about story time? Okay? Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual-based books. Right? Let's see what this story time was supposed to cause. Like, get you to think about what it might have caused you to think about. Okay, so we have, what are my best qualities? See what I said? What I said, they trying to, if you didn't have any insecurities, they were trying to like put insecurities into you. See, so know your best qualities and don't let nobody like sway you on it. Change your mind about it. Because you did great. You did good things before this person. You're going to continue doing good things without this person. You don't need this person to do good or be at your best. They were trying to make you think that, but you don't need them to. Okay? Okay? You do you, boo. You was great without him. You're going to be great without him. Okay? You was great before them. You're going to be great. We wasn't great with them. Listen. Okay? You was great before them. Was iffy with them. Okay? But you're going to be great after them. We have, what is your best qualities? What do you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Yeah. Then we have, who's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Who's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? You can journal this out, write it out, think about it, pray on it, meditate. And then we have, if I could live in any time period, what would it be? And what would you be doing? I want to look at like the relationships in that time period before you just be like, yeah. Yo, because apparently back in the old days, females can't have their own bank account. I said no. I'll be in a time period where I can have my own bank account. Okay. I can have my own bank account just in case I need to go. Like this ain't working, I'm gonna head out. Now we have, what motivates me to do my very best? How does overcoming challenges make me a better person? And next we have, how can I become me? What am I like? Yeah, after this person, you have to get reacquainted with yourself. Just like how they distorted with this release any negative energy that you like probably absorbed. You picked up on that distorted energy with that gaslighting, and you didn't even realize. That's why you're second guessing yourself. You got, yeah. You gotta relearn yourself all over again. Ooh, the song that came on right now is Dax, right? Love Hurts. Yeah. It really goes with this. So you might want to listen to it. DAX, Love Hurts. Okay, so now I'm going to do the soul truth with this. You got a hole in your soul. I'm going to do one card. So that's all the questions. You can journal them, write them down, meditate on it, pray about it. I don't really need to know the answer. It was for you. Okay. So we have, am I on the right path? And then we have, sometimes we second guess what we're doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path. Know this, you are on the right path. You keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean that it isn't real. So today's soul's action, today's search for all the ways you are aligning with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let your newfound trust fuel your next step. Alright, what else about that pathway? You were supposed to meet this person. It's supposed to be a lesson. They're a lesson, okay? And they're not meant to be there for a lifetime. That's why I said let it go. There was a lesson. You learned the lesson. You learned the lesson, let it go. You don't have to keep taking the class over and over again. Let it go. Go to the next class, okay? Like, this was like period 1. First period's over, okay? Go to the second period. Like, and then the affirmations is, I know good things will continue to happen in my life. See, you had multiple butterflies after that. You're gonna transform multiple times. You're gonna become like you have to clear yourself of a lot of things. You're gonna release a lot of things and continue growing and changing. This person is not the end all be all. And then we have I trust myself, I believe in myself. Whoa. I trust myself and I believe in me and I have confidence in myself. And then we have I create my own path. Exactly. Create your own path. Don't let somebody create it for you. It's not their life. They don't know what you can do. Okay? Okay. Because it's not their gifts and it's not their abilities and it's not them. Okay? It's not them doing it, it's you doing it. Create your own path. Don't let somebody do it for you. That's like they're looking for validations outside of yourself and looking for answers outside yourself is what's caused this hole and was welcomed this person into your life. Then we have I find ways and love to overcome challenges. Not the bird outside. And then last we have I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. See? This person's in the past. Leave them in the past. They what happened, but they're not what's going to continue to happen. So yeah, that's all that I'm seeing for this story time. If it helped you or you liked it, you just, it was entertaining, then that's cool. But, if there's certain parts that you resonate with that actually helped you make sense of your own situation, then that's cool. That's why I kind of sort of like doing this. Especially also if shows and like books and media, they have to take it from like life events and they own either things that they've seen or things that they like went through. So it's pretty cool. There's always a lesson, there's always a moral that you can always take from this. And the moral here is just like sometimes you gotta stand up and defend yourself, and certain things push you or trigger you into healing. Because even if you don't do it, somebody else will do it for you. And if you cause them to do it for you, they sadness and depression and questioning life and despair and hopelessness will be welcomed. And that's not what you wanted. So it's just like, yeah. Other than that, hope you'll enjoy this story time. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.